Hello, beautiful, wonderful, glorious people. One of the things I want to share with you is I learned it took me a while to assemble the information that made me know that the narcissist was lying. Now, I now realize that probably everything they ever said was a lie. Unless it's something really specific to you and you know that that's good about you, that was probably the truth. Do you know what I mean? Like if they told you you were cute and you know you're cute, okay, technically they're not telling you a lie, but they're saying it as a truth that's empty to sell it to you. But anyway, as they go along and you collect lies and you see, I saw a pattern and I started to pay attention. And I realized that whenever I would say one thing or try to be on one topic, it was a very particular comeback that he would have. I say they because in case yours is doing the same thing. And there are many videos on this, like narcissistic translations and what they say. These are mine. These are just 7. You know I like the number 7. These are just 7, and these are real. This is exactly what was happening, and this is exactly what he said. And when it comes to this list of 7, there are a gazillion more. But if you wonder, like, oh my God, every time I talk about that, this is what he says. It's because they're trying to deflect you away from the truth. Okay? That's what everything is designed for. To deflect you away from the truth. Everything is designed for that. So number 1, I don't read old newspapers. You don't read old newspapers? Okay, that would mean that he didn't want to discuss what I was talking about. I would bring up something from, I guess it was old, it was from the past, and he didn't want to read old newspapers. Well, we never discussed it when it was a new newspaper. I just discovered this now, and you bet your sweet Bippy I want to talk about it. What is this I found? What is this that happened? Tell me again about that weekend. What happened over here? Nice try. But no, you don't discuss old newspapers. Well, isn't that and he would say that all the time. I thought, oh my God, it's like a clever little phrase that he developed, pencil to paper. I picture him scratching his head trying to come out with some brilliant, like, phrase to deflect me away from going down that road. Yeah, no, not going to happen. I don't read old newspapers. So if they say anything to you like that, oh, you're always in the past or something like that, they don't want you to go there. They don't want you on that topic. They're trying to get you off of it, and they're trying to make light of it. Old newspaper, that's old news. No, it's not old. We didn't discuss it yet. That's number 1. Number 2, she's a friend. And I'll put it in the same category. It's just business. Oh my God, those are flat out lies, and you know it. That's the translation that's the lie. Because midnight texting somebody or midnight phone calling somebody that's not business, and that's not a friend. And when you are in a relationship with somebody, may I just say this? I know many thousands of people, not thousands, but we all know collectively thousands of couples, people amongst all of us that are in relationships, and the opposite gender or the same gender, if you're a same gender couple, the opposite person doesn't have friends that the couple doesn't know about. And if they do, they're about to meet them, or they will meet them, or you can share it with, oh, look, so-and-so just texted at midnight. Aren't they funny? They live in Seattle. I have a friend that lives in Seattle. When he would text, he's my pseudo-brother. I've known him my whole life. I would show the boy, look, it's not a hidden thing that you end up finding, and then they have to tell you, oh, she's a friend. He's a friend. It's just business. Okay, that's a lie. Nice try. Number 3, this is one of my favorites too. My phone was on vibrate. My phone was dead. I was out of reach. There was no cell reception. Obviously, the translation is that they were otherwise occupied. And you can let your mind and imagination go to wherever you want it to go. Occupied could mean out to dinner, flirting with somebody, in an uncomfortable situation in your mind because it's a real thing and they're actually doing, like, I don't even want to talk about that. But occupied, they're occupied. There's no reason in 2021 that anyone's phone is not completely charged all the time, with them on, not on vibrate. Give me a break. If you are in a relationship, especially if you have children, oh my God, you should always be able to contact that person. Always. And if not, they should get back to you in a timely manner. And I'm not talking about if you're in a paranoid state and you're reaching them 87 times and they're in a real business meeting and they're not getting back to you. There's room for that in life. I'm not saying that somebody has to answer their phone every time you call. I'm talking about a poignant, specific time where you're reaching out to them. He knows he's avoiding you. You know he's avoiding you. Improper, and the translation is that they are otherwise occupied. And in the same lane as that, and I think I mentioned this on the last video or a couple of videos ago, when they tell you they'll give you their phone. Oh, it's a new me. I'm going to give you my phone. I don't even want a phone. I don't even need a phone. I just want you. They're never going to give you their phone. They're saying that to make you come to them. The translation is, I'm going to get you back in my claws and I'm never going to give you my phone. Give me a break. Number 4. I love this. Whenever I was trying to be inquisitive or rightfully check out what something meant, it was always, stop, quit this, please, stop this madness, just stop. Really? So they're trying not to get you to, they're trying not to answer your questions, and they're throwing something, anything against the wall, hoping it sticks. Stop the madness. This madness is your madness. And I mentioned that once before too, because that was an oftentimes a phrase that he would, stop this craziness, you might hear. Stop this insanity. Stop asking me all these. You're paranoid. They'll say anything to deflect you from continuing to answer your questions. They'll say anything. Number 5. But I love you so much. Trying to distract you from discussing things. Putting on that charm. Hoping you'll forget. The thicker he would lay on the charm, he thought I would let it go. I never did. I don't let things go if I don't get answers. And I many times didn't get answers, but I still didn't let it go. I certainly wasn't going to get deterred by, ooh, but I love you so much. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Okay, number 6. I'm in gridlock traffic. Let's be obvious, okay? Translation is, they are with somebody. They can't get home to you in time, and they don't know how else to describe it, so they're going to use traffic. Holy hell, in the hand basket. We're smarter than that. I'm in traffic. Okay. Number 7, please forgive me. This is very obviously, the translation is that things are not going well for them out in their world, or with their new supply, or with their supplies. Things are not going well. They need a hit. Please forgive me. They want to come through. They want to come see you. They want to make pretend that they want to be with you because they know that you will give them all of the love and support and ego trip that they need. They will take that from you, suck it out of you like a vampire, and then leave again. Please forgive me is the most empty, deliberate manipulation. They're 1000% just trying to say, look, my world is falling apart. Please forgive me. They knew that you treated them well. They know it's a safe place. They know from your behavior what you allowed them to do to you. Like I taught my narcissist what was okay to do to me by accepting things again and again and again. So they get to the point that they know, if I just lay it on a little thick, please forgive me. I want to come home. Please forgive me. I want to, whatever, come home, like if you live together. Like whatever they say to you in that regard, it's because things aren't going well out in their world. So keep these things in mind and more, and start to listen when your narcissist tells you something, and start to pay attention to what phrase they use depending on what you're doing. If you know, my God, she's right, I'm trying to have a conversation and he's all, I love you. That's why. They're translations. It's narc speak, and we all learn it. So good luck. Keep your eyes open and your ears open. Chin up.